Hey Chris, welcome to the stream. How are you today? What's going on? We're playing more Hobgoblins. The Minotaur is out. The Minotaur with Claw is out. We've got 2 Bull Centaurs with block and a random Strength 4 Hobgoblin, which is great fun. And quite confused me when it offered me a 2-die block against an Ogre. I was like, why? Strength +1 is one of the best skills in the game. Hands down. So we're in a pretty good spot with the ball carrier here. And they are going to take the blitz on that guy, which is brilliant. So they're just moving all their ogres away from a ball carrier. He's probably going to die. But he's only stunned. Fantastic, we got away with it, which is brilliant. And what are we going to do? So I'm a huge fan of Bull Centaur touchdowns. I think we need to just try and murder Noblars on the way up and clear a path for our Hobgoblin. We'll stay in place there. Hopefully he can injure him or stun him. Stun, that's good. Now we should be able to have a good angle here. And we'll build a little bit of a side cage. That's weird. So we get a nice 3-die block here. And we get the power as well, which is brilliant. And we will follow up in this case. So that we can move some Hobgoblins in. Now, I'm a little bit worried about Noblars penning us in on the side, but especially with sidestep. But I'm not sure there's much else we can do about it. We're going to go with the classic side cage, but... well, it's a full cage really, but on the side. So we're going to force them to make their dodge rolls. He's dead. He is our Strength 4 superstar, Stonebone. You get to choose. I'm going to stay the heck where I am. Injured. Brilliant. See if we can't get him blocked, because I think a Strength 4 blocking Hobgoblin would be pretty good. And you are going to dodge away. He fails. We're going to take the roll, because actually... he gets it. Fantastic. So that guy's boneheaded, so we're just going to run away. Which I think is very, very Hobgoblin. There we go. And we'll call that a turn. We were talking last night on the stream, as we did a little bit of a hobby stream and then played a random game as well. Maybe even 2 actually, I think we did play 2. But Hobgoblins are really, really good. They're 40k, so they're the same price as ordinary goblins. Hey, Blood Tithe, how you doing today? You alright? We're running the Hobgoblins again, just for the lols. We're talking about Hobgoblins being 40k and regular goblins being 40k and the difference. Hobgoblins are really good. Like 3+ dodge is fine. You don't get the free reroll and you don't get to 3+ dodge everywhere, but it's still really good. So he is going to go. I think we're going to blitz with him, find out what happens to this Noblar. We'll take the both down because we do have block. That keeps him in place. We get a KO anyway, so that's good. Let's skip that. What we want to do is move the ball up as far as we can. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can go... where can he go? He can go there. We'll just move him up as far as we can. And then we'll put him there. And we'll get a nice little cage going on the sides as well. Bull Centaur, how far can you go? I've blitzed, so we'll pop him there because I am a big fan of taking the blocks where we can get them. You should be able to there, which is good, which keeps all of our assists as available as we need them. And then we'll move him up and he'll keep him nice and protected in the middle. So we've got this guy here. I'm really tempted to foul a Noblar to get him off the pitch, but that might seem a little bit greedy, and we should probably just move him up and pen in as many Noblars as we can. So he's in a dire straits again, but we can actually block him away and get out of the tackle. Yeah, brilliant. We get the power. Get out of the tackle zone of the ogres. Let's follow up. Gets a cheeky KO, which is brilliant. One less Noblar, and we're going to leave that guy on the ground. He is going to run up and go there. And try and just put as many tackle zones on the terrifying strength 1 player as we can get. Because I've run a list of all strength 1, all Noblars, and they are surprisingly good. So if I was the Noblar guy, I would probably just run in and take the 3-die up and just have a go. Because if he dies, it's 20k. So yeah, this hobgoblin is probably not long for the world. There we go. There's the punch being passed around by 4 ogres. So that's one 40k player taking up 280, 560,000. It's huge. It's the best 40k ever. Can you imagine paying that as an inducement? It kind of did what the giant did when I got to run him on the tabletop. Just tied up a load of their players. So I am thinking we have a cheeky block or two, and then we see if we can't. I'm tempted to take the touchdown right now because it gives us more opportunity to break a serve and have it. Yeah, good. Got another casualty there. Gives us more opportunity to break the serve and go for more touchdowns. And more touchdowns is more SPP. So I don't have blocks. Let's see where he sidesteps to. All right, we'll follow up. He's going to sidestep into our player. So we do run the risk here of him slowly sidestepping into our ball carrier. There we go. See, it's the Noblar way. So if I block with the ball centaur here, let's follow up. We could end up with the ball carrier in the Noblar's tackle zone. Let's see if we can't stop it. Yep, let's just take the block. Not a casualty. Have we used our blitz? We've not used our blitz, so let's take a good 3-die blitz here. If that doesn't work out, we're still well defended on the sidelines, which is cool. What do we get? What do we get? Defender down. So he's fine. So maybe tackle's the next thing we need to get on these guys. There we go. Right, you go up there and score the touchdown, and we go 1-0 up. With 3 turns on the clock to try and force a turnover. So 3 hobgoblins on the line, although this is a strength 4 guy and we don't want him. He's leveling up. Where are our loners? Yeah, that's fine. He's swapping with him. He's leveling up as well. We're actually in a position where our hobgoblins are starting to get pretty good. Let's go a bit closer, because I think we're going to be able to blitz with these guys and then force hopefully another touchdown for us. You go there, you go there, and then we'll go with that. Right. I feel like we can't remember if we have a guy with kick or not, so let's not risk it. That's the downside of running a couple of teams at once, is you perfect defense. Here we go. So we get to redeploy. And do we want to redeploy? Let's put him there. Bull's going to go there. Actually, let's put him there and swap bases. So we go. Let's go. Let's go for that. So there's always the chance of the throw teammate play, especially from ogres, because these guys don't have loner, so or always hungry, so it makes them pretty reliable as through teammate is. If you can land the 4+ landing, then you're actually in a good spot. It's up to the rolls before then not to let you down, but it's the 4+ landing you need to save a reroll for, because there is no integral reroll for that. Okay, hobgoblins don't have dodge, and he's stunned, but that's going to be fine. Push is really good for us here, and he's blitzing and following up, so it's tying a load of our players in place. But that's it. That's got a block over here, I imagine. But as it stands, can we get to the ball? It's going to be 1, 2, 3 dodges. 3 dodges on a 4+, because the bull centaurs are not particularly dodgy. So we can blitz. Oh, we lost a guy. It was our armor 6 guy. That does not surprise me. Badly hurt. That's fine. He's just on the line. We may even be able to fire him soon if we've got enough cash. So we have got not very many turns to cause a defensive touchdown, but we're going to give it a go. The trick here is to just get as many players down the pitch as possible. And if I go here and we don't knock him down, it's going to gum up wherever we want to run through. But we do. He gets to choose where he goes. Okay, we'll follow up. He gets free movement. And we get the casualty. So we'll skip that. I feel like we might be getting a second cas for that guy now. A second level up. Here we go. Let's put him there. Let's bring you up and we'll pop you there. So yes, the Nobbler can just run through, but it's not. It's never going to be a... It's always going to be a chance for them. So this guy can punch him now with -2 strength. This guy, however, can punch him with 1 dice. No, because he's got guard. 3, 4, 5. Tempted to just leave that and try and dodge him away and go up here. We get the roll, which is brilliant, and I think we'll drop him back just in case of throw teammate shenanigans. Here, 1 dice. I'm confused by why that's happening, but that's fine. Let's leave it there. We could lose some more hobgoblins, but I'm happy to trade hobgoblins for touchdowns. I feel like that is a very acceptable swap. I'm also starting to feel like an all-goblin team might be interesting. Like actual goblins, dodgy, stunty goblins. Here we go. Gets the dodge away. So, are we in danger of a touchdown here? We might be. Now, if they get the ogre cage up and running, it's a tough nut to crack, even with our mighty strength 4 hobgoblin. He's alright, he's fine. So this is our strength 4 guy. Okay, push, double push is really good for us as well. Okay, do we have a blitz on the ball carrier? Where is it though? It's a dodge blitz, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's only a 2 dice, so we need to stand this guy up first. And is there anyone outside of a tackle zone? Yes, but not great. So what we're going to do is we're going to block here because it's free. Take the dodge and then we'll reassess the situation. He's going to move back. We're going to follow up. So we can get 1 die block here on the ogre, leaving him there. Let's see if we can move him around. Yeah, we can get him around there to get that extra tackle zone. So it gives us the 2 dice. Gives us the double power, which is magnificent. We are going to follow up. So if he wants to blitz us, that's fine. And talking of blitzes, here we go. Oh, he's moved him there, so he's actually well defended now. So that is a big problem. I don't really want to go for the dodges, so I think we're just going to have to try and melt this Noblar for now and then end up on the ball carrier here. I'll take the both down, which is great for us. Very great for us. There we go. It's not worthy of a massive celebration when you kill a Noblar, but killing a Noblar is still killing a Noblar. Right, this is going to be tough. He's going to go there. We have got sure hand feet. There we go. Brilliant. He's going to block him. We'll take the POW. He's going to go there, which is fine, and we'll follow up. And then you stand up. And then I can just make bad blocks here. I can't see any good ones to make. Can I bring him up? I can with a go for it, which I'm not going to do. I think we've got 2 rerolls and 2 turns, so we'll go for the dodge. He gets it. We'll pop him there. And I think these guys are going to stay in place to tie those ogres up. Got the window open. You can hear the outside world. Not allowed to go out in it, but we can hear it. So yeah, our Bull Centaur is going to get blitzed, but he's got the skill advantage, which is brilliant. So they take the push. Whew, excuse me. So that's their blitz done. Now we're going to see the Noblars move around, probably on the left-hand side, which does keep them further away from our Bull Centaurs. But they will be out of range of a touchdown without a very cheeky throw teammate. So I think what we're going to have to do is gum up the ground with the ogres. On the ogres, so it affects them for throw teammate. Or, okay, no, it's fine. Or they leave their player wide open for a side blitz. 1, 2. So where's my strength 4 guy? So he gets a billion dice on the Noblar. So let's destroy this Noblar and be very mindful of where they can move to this time. So they're going to sidestep out of the way. We're going to follow up. He's going to go down to the ground. Then we want to strength 4, 2 die push punch. Good, get some SPP. That's great. Brilliant. Knocks down the ogre. There is fine. We're not going to follow. We'll stay in place. And then he can go all the merry way around to there. And we need some assistance here, guys. We need to bring up this Noblar, this Hobgoblin to there so that he can then bounce in and get the 3 dice that we want. Let's take the reroll. It doesn't overly matter right now, but it's a great opportunity to pop the ball out and just take away a Noblar. Stunned. So what do we got? We've got tackle zones. We've got things. Let's do what I said. Oh, he fails that. Didn't see that dodge. That's okay. So they've got a free block up here against the Bull Centaur. And they've got 1 block on a Hobgoblin and their blitz. So they could do some damage, but I think we'll probably get away with it. Hey, George, how are you today? We're playing our Hobgoblin team again. The Minotaur's out for this game, so there's no claw shenanigans, which is a shame because I was saying the other day that Minotaurs are fantastic at a big guy versus big guy kaiju battle. We could have seen him open some cans and farm some casualties against ogres, but that's okay. We've got 2 Bull Centaurs and they are holding their own along with our strength 4 Hobgoblin, who's over here somewhere. There he is. Alright. Another one of our guys stunned, but could be significantly worse. And that's half time. We're 1-0 up. I think we're kicking in the second half. That's just more opportunity for defense. So yeah, we're going to deploy all forward on this one and check that our best hobgoblins aren't on the line. So you go there, and then you stay put as our middle linebacker. You go there. All right, let's go with that. We don't have a guy with kick yet. We do need to take it, but let's pop him there. In fact, we do have a sure hands hobgoblin as well, which I completely forgotten about. So used to having skill rings around my model. We get a reroll. Brilliant. We do need to go back into no reroll land, I think, because it's good fun. Okay, so the kick's not too bad. That's an interesting choice. That means this guy's going to get the ball on his own. Okay. Let's see if we can't. Yeah, we get lucky there. They'll probably burn a reroll. He's going to dodge away and then run across, surely. No, just leaving a wide open path. Well, say wide open. There's one dodge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't quite reach. And bye-bye hobgoblin. Boom, they get the POW. It's our armor 7 guy. Because our armor 6 guy, I think, has already been badly hurt. He's just having a terrible career. But he's the kind of player that you just stick on the line, and eventually they'll get some defensive casualties because they're in the mix of it, and he will eventually get a good skill. All right, not quite sure what's happened there. Let's see if we can do that. See if we can't reconnect to Facebook, because we've lost Facebook, which is very sad. Obviously, I'm still working out the best way to do these streams. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're going to have to go the long way. So let's blitz him with the Bull Centaur. Yes, it's going to take us slightly off path, but we want to use block. Yeah, because it stops them from using sidestep to move around. And then we will tag the ball carrier. And let's see if we can't swarm this Noblar left and right. Now this is going to be slightly less advantageous. So we'll go Bull Centaur. We've got a reroll, so we'll take the one dodge. And we'll go to there. And we'll see if he makes it. He gets away with it, which is brilliant. And then we're going to pop him there. So that should force... He's failed the sure feet. Damn. Unable to connect to Facebook. That's very sad. Okay, so we've got 2 tackle zones on the ball carrier, but it does mean they can just dodge once on a 2+ with a reroll to escape. I've just seen in the group chat that Osprey Games are giving Frostgrave away for free, which would be great if all of my RPG models weren't either in storage or at the house and at my parents' house, and neither of those are places I am allowed to go at the moment. I have Blood Bowl here, and that's about it, which is fine, but you can't play Blood Bowl solo, or maybe if after a week we get stuck and bored of BB2, we'll start playing some Sevens games sideways here on the table and just play it out. Might have to do that for 7 Super Series if we can't set up some filming. Okay, so what do we got here? So he can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and blitz, which I think is the best thing to do. for days. Here we go. Long way round, but not a bad one. We get the POW, and we're just going to follow up. Doesn't even matter where he's going. We get the casualty, which is brilliant. Where's the bull? The bull is there, which is not great for us. That bull centaur is going to get up. So, how far away are you? You are one go for it away to being on the bull, and I think that's what we want. Let's re-roll that, please. I know it's a 3+ re-roll. He's okay. He escapes. So I think we are going to absolutely smother the bull with tackle zones here. I'm inclined to keep these hobgoblins on the ground so that they don't die. There we go. It's not very heroic, but that's a great thing about running hobgoblins, is they're not meant to be heroic at all. He gets the bull. Now what the heck do we do? Because he's going to get blitzed by an ogre. So let's go there and accept the fate that he's going to get possibly Noblar blocked. So that guy's going to level up. That guy's vanilla, so he will die to an ogre. And what have we got here? We've got strength 3. We've got strength 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need to tag this ogre up. We've used our reroll, so this would be a dodge with no reroll. I think it needs to be tried, and we failed. And he's knocked out. Oh, tough roll. That's fine. We're not going to use the apothecary. It'll be fine. We went with the 2 babes, so it should keep our numbers up. But now there is a juicy ogre blitz here. I imagine that'll be the way to go. Push, push. That's great for us. So they get the blitz on the ball carrier and they just roll pushes. Which means he gets to stay standing and fight his way out of this little ogre bit of carnage that's going on the sideline. Where we're looking at 3 ogres are bearing down on the bull carrier. There is a bull centaur there, so we might be able to swing the strength around in our advantage to push it away. But it's not a gimme. Oh, that hobgoblin's going for a surf. Who is he? He is... Oh, hey, there's the sure hands guy. He's about to get surfed into the pitch. Knocked out again is fine. We've still got the 2 Bloodweiser kegs. So they're coming back on a 2+. We just need to get a touchdown in. We get this second touchdown, we basically can grind out the game. Right, here we go. So he should be able to profitably block there. I'll take the pushes and we'll pop him there. I don't want to put him in contact with the other bull centaur, because the other bull centaur needs to move eventually, but for now we're going to go for a blitz on this Noblar. Hopefully we can score well. Oh, all the dodges, so I imagine he's going to move closer to us, yeah, which is fine. So we'll stay in place. I'm not overly worried about the Noblars. So he'll go there. We can move the ball carrier up and put him there, which is in a Noblar's tackle zone. But I'm not massively threatened by that. Perhaps I should be, because 3 dice are still 3 dice. Let's go there. He's fine, so he's going to stay down. This ogre here needs to be tagged in place. And I think we haven't used our reroll, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Let's see if he can't punch his way out. That is a very bad roll. So let's reroll that. We just want 2 pushes. 2 pushes, there we go. Let's put him down there and let's follow up. So that saves him. It cost us a reroll, but it saves him. And we'll end the turn there. And how are we going to get out of this? So yeah, we're being swarmed by Noblars, but they are running out. And it's only going to be turn 12 when we get our turn back. So that's 5 turns of blocking our way to the end zone. I feel like the ogres are pretty well contained here. He might be able to blitz one out in next turn or something, but as long as we try and keep tagging them with hobgoblin roadblocks, it'll be okay. It didn't go for the massive block, so if we... Ooh, double skulls. He goes down. This guy, Sure Hands, is on fire. He's going to foul that ogre. It doesn't matter what happens next. You are going to go for a 3-die block here. We'll see if... Yeah, dodge. So wherever he goes, it will either help us. Let's follow by allowing a little bit of movement. So we do have some movement here. And I feel like this one here is probably... Let's go there. Take the 3 dice. Should be able to get a good roll there. Pow, we'll take it, and he's going to go there. We'll follow up. And then we'll tag that Noblar in place. We are just going to hoon the ball carrier up to the end as far as we can without rolling those 3 pluses. And this guy is going to come up here. I think we get 1 dice here. We've got the skill advantage and we've got the reroll. So the wise thing to do is to bring up this hobgoblin. I was going to foul him, but that is greedy to the max. This bull centaur is instead going to 2-die block this guy. We get the pow. That's magic. Pop him there, leave him in place, which is cool. He is going to foul the ogre. See what happens. He's alright. And then this guy can run up here through all the tackle zones and get in the way. Look at that. Movement 6 could be a long way. We haven't used the reroll. This guy's going to level up. So this is very reckless. So we'll pass. Although there is a time and a place. That's good for us. They fail one of the boneheads. Okay, so is it going to be a 2-die up Noblar Blitz? No, it's not. Failed another bonehead, and it was on the blitz as well, so we get away with it. No blitz for us this turn. And a double push as well. We're getting some great die rolls. A double skull, double push, double bonehead. And now a both down. And our guy is stunned. Not bad. I'm glad he rolled those dice and not us. So I think it's turn 13. Let's bring the bull centaur down here and take the 3-die block. We'll take the both down, see if we can't murder a guy. We did murder a guy. I feel like that gets this bull centaur a little bit closer to his 2nd level up. It does. Very much so, in fact. So much, in fact, that I'm very tempted. Let's take the 3-die block here. Oh, I clicked it. I clicked the wrong one. That's fine. There's still time. And worst case scenario, we only win 1-0. So this hobgoblin here has got no SPPs. I'm tempted to hand off to the bull centaur. It's a 4+, but it's a 4+ touchdown with a reroll. And that would get us another leveled up bull centaur. So this guy is... What's he got? Break, tackle, and block. Surely we're going to see some uphill blocks soon from this team. Now get the pow. That hobgoblin takes it in the face. He's only stunned, so we got away with it again. I think I can't do that. But I can. Can I do this? That's a lot of greed going into that. So I think we need to be sensible. Let's 3-die block the little dude. 3 pushes. Do we re-roll that to try and get a murder shot? Let's go for it. SPP, here we go. KO is fine. Now we've got 2 turns. Let's see what happens with this block. Didn't click the wrong one that time, so that's good. So sidestep's going to get him there. We're going to stay put. I'm really tempted to just stall for one more turn. Stall for one more turn, get that, and then see if we can't. Some good dodges for Hobgoblins here. Like I said yesterday, putting the Goblin in Hobgoblin. And we'll drop this guy right on the touchline so that if he gets blocked and pushed, it's a touchdown. Yeah, I think we might see a blitz on this Hobgoblin here. So it worked well for us, or well for them, if they went for the 3-die up with the Noblar. I guess that's too advanced for the AI. Yeah, Ogre Blitz on the Hobgoblin there. Gets a pow. This guy's about to level up as well, so it'd be quite bad if he's dead. Right, he's going to level up. We've got an Apothecary. Let's take it. Oh, he's dead or dead. What can you do? He's dead. Shame. We'll never know what his potential would have been. Yeah, let's get that off the screen. Oh, that's okay. See, if we'd scored that touchdown, that wouldn't have happened. Or it could have happened to a different player. So that's a much better way of considering it. So I've got 1 turn. Let's murder some dudes. Take him out. KO is fine. Can we stall for 1 more turn? And will it cost us? What will it cost us? It will cost us him. He's fine. It will cost us him. Is that our strength 3 guy? Is this our strength 4 guy? It's our strength 3 guy. I guess he's off the pitch already. And let's put him there. So let's end that turn. Let's see if we can't stall 1 more turn. We've got a bunch of ogres bearing down on us. And we get away with it. He might not, but he's okay. He's not okay for now, so he's going to get smashed as well. Oh, and he's dead. Who's that? Was that our sure hands guy? Well, he worked. He worked hard for this. I feel like this is the fate of the Hobgoblin team. Is they can do really well, but you're going to pay for it. Definitely underdogs. So let's go for the touchdown now. Sure hands. It's a great idea, but without differentiating him, it's quite tricky. End of match. There we go. 2-0. We get the 2-0, which is pretty great. We got a 5. We're not going to reroll that bad boy. So let's close this down and see how our team are doing. Team roster. Oh, look at the gaps here. What do we got? 180k. Let's get at least 1 Hobgoblin back in there. So that leaves us with 13 players on the roster. Is he back or is he just -1 armor? So let's go with level up. Roll the dice. 8. So Hobgoblins, what do? They support. Dodge would be nice to protect them. Fend, maybe. Block, because they do run around and do that quite a lot. Dirty player is quite fun. Let's go with block. Let's just build some supporting guys. And what have we got left? We've got 140, which means we're not at the threshold, which is cool. And our next team is a dwarf team. And I think we'll give that one a go. But first of all, we're just going to close this stream down and then reopen it to see if we can't get back on Facebook. So we will catch you guys in a minute.